Hey guys, what's up? Summer11 here. So, with this week, I would say we have a good chapter of Naruto and a good chapter of Bleach. I wouldn't give them a great rating because, I don't know. Usually, when something's great, I get pretty excited about it, and I wasn't really excited about this chapter. I just thought it was good. So, anyways, in this chapter, we get the conclusion of the fight between um, Unohana and Kenpachi, but you could kind of say that the fight concluded with the last chapter. But the revelation, what comes out of this chapter, I would say is very important to Kenpachi and Unohana just because of what I think I saw. So if you remember in the last chapter, it kind of appears that Kenpachi has stabbed her in the throat and she's dying. But one of the few things that I noticed is you remember that she activated her Bankai. She has dropped her blade, and you can still kind of see that blood or whatever coming off of it. And later in the chapter, we kind of see that stuff go into Kenpachi's sword. But did you guys see the cover? By the way, cover looks kind of unattractive. I, I'm not trying to knock Tate Kubo for his art. I mean, he has great art, but I don't like this cover. Um, Unohana. I'm sorry, I keep saying Anohana because of the anime. Unohana, she looks weird. She just looks weird with her hair like that. But Kenpachi kind of starts going crazy because she's dying, and then he hasn't had his full on with the fight or whatever, and he's like yelling and stuff. Um, she kind of has like this, inner monologue. I guess that's the term you would use. He doesn't need to be sad about her death because he still has his friends, and now he unlocked his full potential. There are still other enemies to fight, such as Yuha or Juha, however you say his name. The Quincy guy. And then here comes the interesting part. He starts hearing his Zanpakuto. But the part I was talking about, the blood or whatever that came out of her sword, it looks like it's on Kenpachi's sword. It looks like it's on his skin, and it looks like it's either going into him or going into his blade. That's all I'm seeing. I'm just saying. So he starts hearing a voice, and he seems like a crazy person because he's just like, "Who the f are you?" And it's funny. He can finally hear the voice of his Zanpakuto. Now, we don't know the name of his Zanpakuto yet, but we know... Wait. There's something I just noticed. There's a guy in this chapter. It's like a random panel of a guy. So, if anyone can tell me who that is. There's like... Oh, it's a flashback. I am so sorry. So yeah. Kenpachi Zaraki has learned the name of his Zanpakuto. Bleach chapter 527, Eliminate from Heaven, title rhymes. So we go back to Ichigo and Renji. Renji has completed his training, and he passed with flying colors while Ichigo failed. And I don't know, I think this is weird, but some people may not think it's weird. Ichigo, being the main character and all that stuff, he's like, I can keep going. He has that determination. The weird thing is, like, Ichigo has... I think what he was saying was Ichigo already knows how to use his Zanpakuto or something like that. Let me see. Yeah. Okay. The end of the chapter, he says that the Asuichi deemed Ichigo unworthy, which means that he's already been able to hold his own this entire time without the Asuyuchi or whatever his aid. So, he kind of says something on the lines of where Ichigo is gonna have to start from the beginning. So I don't know what that means because I kind of thought they were doing that here. They don't have their Zanpakutos, and they're doing all these different techniques with the what are these guys called? Like the want to say Spirit King because that's the other guy. I don't know what these guys are called. The Royal Guards or something, I believe. Yeah, this is a bad review. So basically, this guy he kind of starts being a jerk instead of being like really silly. He's telling Ichigo, not to come back to Soul Society, and Ichigo, he gets his like assistant or whatever to get rid of Ichigo, and Ichigo is like ready to beat this guy up, and he uses some kind of technique to shoot Ichigo, and it makes one of those things. Is it called like a Garganta or some that black thing? I do not know Bleach terms. I'm so sorry. The Naruto review is better. Trust me. But yeah, Ichigo is gone. Can't come back to the royal. Where are they? The royal palace. It's been so long since we've been on Ichigo and Renji. I don't know what the name of this place is, but I don't know. Ichigo is a Hollow, a Shinigami, and a Quincy apparently. I don't really understand. Ichigo already has mastery over his Zanpakuto, which is weird because it kind of seems like he doesn't. And Zangetsu isn't fixed, so I don't know how Ichigo is going to restart from the beginning, because in the beginning he got his powers from Rukia. So, anyways, I thought it was a good chapter of Bleach. I apologize for the bad review. Some of the things I had to look into the chapter and determine, but yeah, it was a good chapter. I don't really know what's coming up next. Kenpachi versus Yuha. Maybe. So, Facebook, Twitter, all that stuff. Description. Thanks for watching. Later.